Mum, M-U-M-M, mum. Never ever wanna be a bum. So, mum, M-U-M-M, mum. Mindset, uplift, manifest. Mum, mindset, uplift, manifest. Mum.
If you didn't come from a wealthy family, this is the opportunity to make sure that a wealthy family comes from you.
All right, welcome into the Runners Live. My name's Michael Tharp. It is Tuesday, January 5th, 2022. And tonight we are going to get into the most important question everyone needs to focus on right now. And that is making money while you sleep. If you want freedom, it is the number one thing you need to make sure you are doing. As always, I got my good brother, the one, the only, Ricardo Hamilton, aka Crypto Rick. Man, are we ready to bring some truth tonight or what?
Man, constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and crypto, brother, man. It just gets exciting as time goes on, especially for those who stay plugged in.
Listen, when we say you better be running with the runners, we're not messing around. A lot of people are struggling right now because the crypto markets have dropped. We had our team transition and into passive, stable platforms before any of that even happened. So we are winning every single day, but we want to help more people win all the time. So just to start off with you guys, so you understand what we're talking about, this is from, love him or hate him. I disagree with him on some things, but Warren Buffett, you could probably say is one of the best investors of all time. Okay. What his most famous saying is, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And we do not want that for any of you. And, as we talk about escaping the matrix, this is so important because you're told, right? I was a school teacher. We're told you need to go to school, get good grades, go to college by getting in debt. And then you're going to work 40 years for someone else. And during that 40 years, you're going to send your money to the Wall Street in a 401k and hope that you have some at the end. And then when you're 62, you can retire and live off some bread and peanuts. Okay, guys. That is the matrix. That's the big lie that they are telling you through every society and every culture right here. So it needs to stop. It needs to stop now. And we want to help as many people break free and escape the matrix, escape the system as quickly as possible. That's what we're going to talk about today. That's what we do to help people become free. Ricardo, how important is it that people find a way to make money while they sleep, or they're going to work until they die?
And, just to add on to that, it's even more important that you do it without compromising your dignity, your integrity, your morals, right? In this chase for wealth and financial freedom and lifestyle, there's some people who will just do anything, right, to get there. And, I love what we're doing because we're looking for real solid, viable ways dealing with physical and digital assets that are helping people actually get ahead. You know what I mean? And so, one of the things about making money while you're sleeping is being able to put your money somewhere, regardless if you do anything, your money's doing something for you, right? So that's why we love DeFi. That's why we love some of the platforms that we're showing people how to gain interest on stable coins, right? So they know for a fact that their money is growing for them because they put it in the right place in a decentralized system, right? And so moving forward, there are a lot of ways, there are a lot of things out here. There's a lot of noise in this space. And if you don't know how to properly evaluate a business opportunity, if you don't know how to properly evaluate a cryptocurrency, you're going to be a lot of those people who are on the short end of the stick, who get upset about the cryptocurrency, who think it doesn't work and there's all bad stuff out there because you didn't know how to do your due diligence. You didn't have enough knowledge to know, how to even search a coin, evaluate a coin, and let alone cryptocurrency. Even when you're getting started in a company, there's certain things you want to do. There's a vetting process you want to do. You want to vet who's running the business. Where did they come from? Do they have a bad track record? Is it tarnished? What is the product? How is the product serving humanity? Or is it product just serving those who get started in that particular company? There are things that you want to evaluate, okay? And so I get excited because, we're dealing with some very intelligent people, right? People who know how to evaluate situations, who do vetting processes. And so when we look at things and we share something, we go through a checklist, right? we listen and follow through other people who have done the vetting process, and we bring it to the community. And so that's one thing that we pride ourselves in. You know, that's why we pride ourselves in sharing companies with you where you're going to get physical silver, physical gold, where you're going to be able to leverage your cryptocurrency without having to necessarily give up your cryptocurrency or expose yourself to a lot of risk and volatility in a lot of cases. And so, you know, this is one of the things about running with the runners is that that's where our core foundation is. It's not just about recruiting and making commission, but it's actually about finding viable ways to help people get ahead regardless of what's happening in the economy.
So, and that's the first thing we're going to talk about, Ricardo, is simple step that anyone can do, okay? Make money while you sleep by literally taking your dollars and buying real silver that you hold in your own possession. Because every day, the governments around the world are going to print more dollars. And I don't care what the fake paper prices of silver. No one's selling silver for $23 or $24 an ounce, okay? So that's the first step is you take your dollars and you put them into assets. And now the baby step is I could just do this, put this in my safe, and that's all I do, okay? The biggest problem there, guys, is in order to realize that I can get cash flow, I'm going to have to sell my assets. So step one is buy gold and silver. Step two is you need a business that sells real assets for cash flow, a home-based business, okay? This whole thing of, MLM and network marketing is some sort of pyramid scheme is, again, the matrix brainwashing you because they don't want you to be free. They want you to go do a job and work 50 hours a week for 40 years of your life. They don't want you to learn about home-based businesses and network marketing. Guys, if you're going to buy something, make money from it. Okay, it's that simple. If I'm going to buy gold and silver, why would I give it to JM Bullion and let them get rich while I just put metals in my safe and wait for a zombie apocalypse? You want to get cash flow in a home-based business so that every time I'm sleeping and someone's getting a membership or an autosaver or buying silver and gold, I am making money while I sleep. Ricardo, let the people hear.
Yeah, just make sure that you grasp what he said is that cash flow is king, not cash. There's some people who say cash is king. I totally disagree, right? You can look at the purchasing power of the dollar since its inception and see that it has lost over 98% of its purchasing power. You can see the economy today where people find it harder and harder to get ahead because they're trying to accumulate the same depreciating dollars. So dollars in the cash is not king. But what is king is cash flow because you do need dollars to survive. You do need dollars to invest. You do need dollars to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do and buy whatever it is you want to buy. So, but cash flow is king. You have to have a way where income, cash is coming in on a consistent basis, right? And so that's why we get excited because when we put stuff in the app, when we share things with you guys, we're looking for real solid platforms that have longevity, that have legacy, that are decentralized, that are dealing with assets, that have been properly vetted, that don't have a bad name or association with them in any manner, and allowing people to actually, benefit from them because you don't know what you don't know. And if nobody shares it with you or tells you, then you don't know, right? So that's why I love what we're doing. And, it comes down to cash flow. Focus on increasing your cash flow and you'll find that your life will start to become, more comfortable.
And so right now, guys, if you're watching, we have got to get this message out. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put in the comment, hashtag silver for freedom. Silver, the number 4, freedom. Let me see those hashtags coming in, okay? So that's the first step, all right? The next evolution, right? We have assets, gold and silver. We have a home-based business. We're not even going to get into the tax deductions tonight, okay? We're helping other people get other assets. Now we have this revolution called cryptocurrency that can automate the process of becoming wealthy using math and code and decentralized solutions, not centralized ones or relying on men or middlemen and these huge corporations that are trying to enslave us all. So in the app, okay, guys, in the Runners app, we have ways for this to happen, okay? Ways for you to learn about cryptocurrency. And in the free app right now, what we're doing, one of our big pushes right here are nodes, okay? We told you guys about the Gala node. We told you guys at $7,000, they now cost over $150,000 and are producing daily crypto flow for us. Okay.
Oh, Mike, say it again, Mike. You telling me my node that I got for 7,000 is worth how much now?
Over 150,000.
And I bought that node what, a year ago? Maybe a little more than a year?
I think less than a year.
Less than a year ago. That's real nodes, folks. Okay. I don't want to get a node in a coin that's worthless, right? We want to get a node in a coin that has real value and producing. That's phenomenal, Mike. You got me excited all over again. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy what they're going for now because there's only 50,000 total and they're running towards the end, so they're more expensive. But down below, okay, you will see links. If you follow Ricardo, use his link. Okay. If you follow me, use mine. You can get the Runners app for free and learn how to set up a Thor node on Avalanche. Okay. I put it in the free version because I want to see so many people win with this. So you don't even have to pay to get access to it. The education is there. All it takes is you to take action. And we are earning literally money as we sleep. And this is not some random well, we're just paying you out from, Ether stuff. They are actually buying real world assets and investing in other things. So what I told Ricardo is we are now the hedge funds. We don't need Wall Street. We're not sending our money to the banks and Wall Street for them to roll it up and smoke cigars while they do cocaine. Okay. We are the hedge funds. This is the revolution, the people's revolution. And we have it because of decentralized finance. Ricardo, tell the people what they need to know.
So let me this Thor node, right? We talk about nodes. What's giving the value to this coin, right? Because I think a lot of people need to understand the difference between a value and a coin and utility. What's giving value to this Thor node? Is it because they're creating something inside their own little ecosystem, or are they actually buying assets outside of their ecosystem in third parties and things? What is the value of this thing?
Great question. So that's what they're doing. They're taking, when I buy a Thor coin, they're taking that Avalanche that I'm buying it with, and then they're buying other assets that produce more income. So for example, they bought validator nodes on Phantom. So every time someone's running a transaction on Phantom, they're getting a slice of that. They've also bought validator nodes on Avalanche. They've also bought investments in Time or Ohm. So rather than us going around to all these DeFi protocols, we can just come to one and allow that community to invest for us and then feed the funds back. They have a CertiK audit. Their lead developer has been KYC'd, meaning we know who he is. There's always risk in DeFi, obviously, but I've been in their Discord a lot. It's a great community. People are excited about it. And the key here is you have to lock up your funds. That's good. That gives value to stuff when people lock it up. You want people to be incentivized to hold and farm or yield farm versus sell and trade. And that's kind of the systems that we're using. That's what they incentivize and promote. You make more money the longer you hold, because that's why Bitcoin is successful, because the people that started it or the people that first got in just hold their coins. They don't sell. That's why Bitcoin continues to go up in price, because a majority of the tokens are held by huge whales that just don't sell and hold on, because that's what you do. That's what we do with silver. We don't sell silver, right? We don't sell Bitcoin. Yep. We leverage cash flow to keep buying more assets.
Yep. So not all nodes are created equal. I hope people understand that. Not all nodes or companies are created equal. You want to find companies that are making partnerships, relationships, buying assets outside of the ecosystem. You want to find it where they're actually adding value and buying assets outside, not within their own ecosystem. And I love the Thor coin because Mike, when you recommended the Thor coin, it's up about 30%, right? Since you mentioned it about a week.
Yeah, we went from about 170 to 230.
So it went from $170 for one of their coins to $230 for one of their coins. I think you said, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the coin has already established and substantiated a value and has a track record. That's what you want to look for, folks, okay? Because I think we really got to help people evaluate what is valuable out here, because a lot of people are buying soap, okay? A lot of people don't really understand that what it takes to buy something of value in this marketplace, because there's a lot of stuff. There's over 14,000 coins out there. How do you know which one to get, right? Well, that's why I'm excited about what we're doing and the businesses that we're launching and things that we're talking about, Mike. But go ahead, man. Need it.
So we don't have too much time tonight, guys, because we're going to be done here soon. But this is from today, guys. Goldman Sachs sees the metaverse as $8 trillion opportunity. Global investment bank Goldman Sachs has predicted that the metaverse could be an $8 trillion opportunity. Several others have similar predicted that the metaverse is a multi-trillion dollar. Eric Sheridan explained that the bank's metaverse prediction in a recent Exchanges at Goldman Sachs episode titled Understanding the Metaverse and Web 3.0. He was asked about the evolution of the metaverse ahead and how big the potential opportunity could be. We think this could be as much as an $8 trillion opportunity on the revenue and monetization side. All right. And then it goes on and explains everyone else agrees. All right. Why is this important, guys? Number one, the metaverse is going to use cryptocurrency. The metaverse is digital real estate. The metaverse, it can be good, it can be bad. Okay. The point is who's going to own it, who's going to control it, and who's going to run it. Those are the people that are going to profit from it. So we're just in the first inning of this technological revolution thanks to blockchain. Then you add on video games, play to earn, NFTs, other cryptocurrencies and projects that are coming out. And we're not going to get into the details, but we have a new crypto opportunity. We're going to be having a Zoom on it soon. And I think it's going to be absolutely huge. So Ricardo, Goldman Sachs says 8 trillion. What does Crypto Rick say?
Well, these same banks told you Bitcoin was a scam. They told you not to get into this space. They told you not to get into blockchain. They were studying it the whole time. Now they're coming out and telling you that these are $1 trillion markets and it's going to be worth more. That was just their estimate because once again, we're dealing with, helicopter money, derivatives market in the quadrillions, global debt constantly exploding, and all that money has to go somewhere. It just doesn't disappear, right? It's going to go somewhere. And, one thing about the metaverse as well, once again, you have to know how to vet what metaverse project you want to get into. Everybody now, because blockchain is public, right? The blockchain is public. This is open source technology. So as soon as something is created, any company can copy that and say, oh, we have this now, and it's the best thing. But you have to understand that particular company, what are they doing in the space? What real value are they adding? Who might, partner with them and connect with them? There are variables and things that need to be considered when you're looking at metaverse projects and opportunities that the average person doesn't know how to evaluate, okay? So, but once again, this is a phenomenal opportunity and a wealth transfer for those who get into the right projects and the right opportunities, but it's also going to be a time of financial ruin and devastation for those who don't know how to properly put their money in the real projects and opportunities.
So, guys, we don't have too much time because we're doing another Zoom tonight to teach people how to get wealthy. I'm going to bring that up here in a minute as Ricardo closes out, but let's just summarize what we talked about tonight, okay? Buying assets like gold and silver, getting home-based businesses that sell assets so that you create more cash flow, getting educated and learning about cryptocurrency and decentralized finance. And you can do all of these things inside the Runners app. Links are below wherever you're watching, okay? And when you do that, you can then share these links and opportunities with other people that you invite to the app, and they're going to use your link. Then we're going to get into like having a decentralized node that pays you every day. This is what I tell people, Ricardo, because they're like, I don't get this whole NFT metaverse stuff. I'm like, okay, imagine if you could own Super Mario World level 1, stage 1, right? Everyone knows that, right? You walk up, you hit the little brick and the mushroom pops out, right? Imagine if you owned that brick, the mushroom came out, and every time somebody hit it, anywhere in the world, forever, you get paid. And imagine if you could run an ad on that level at the end where you jump up on the flag and slide down. What if there was an ad there that people paid you to put it in your metaverse, in your video game? Guys, that's the reality now. Gala nodes is like owning Nintendo in 1985 and getting paid every time somebody plays a Nintendo game. and we're getting NFT drops and whatnot. Okay. And this is going to be replicated. So this is the beginning. You need to plug in and get educated and start making money while you sleep. So Ricardo, your last words before we sign off.
Yeah, look, everybody needs an app, folks. If you haven't downloaded the Runners app, I don't know what you're waiting on. If you haven't upgraded, I don't think you understand the magnitude and the value that we're putting in here and where we're going. We literally just got started, folks. The app is new. We got over 1,500 people download the app already. We haven't had the app for 6 months. Okay, the Runners, as officially announced, hasn't been around for 2 years yet, right? We just getting started, folks. We're doing some next level stuff, and I'm telling you, what we are attracting and what we are manifesting. You know what I mean? We are doing things and changing people's lives, and the numbers are just going to continue to increase and grow. So make sure that you have downloaded the app. Make sure that you have upgraded, okay? Make sure you've watched the videos in the app, because I saw a comment, somebody asked about the real estate, tokenized real estate, or maybe they might be talking about the HELOC, but that's all inside the app. And we're talking about real tokenized real estate in the United States where you're getting paid on it right now, okay? We're talking about real HELOC strategies where your people are now, even like Mike, as you guys should know, that has eliminated their mortgage, okay? Eliminated their mortgage. So some people might not have, and they want to figure out how they can get more, but start eliminating some debt. And then whatever cash flow you got coming in or whatever equity or liquidity you got locked up, start freeing that up and then put it into solid projects, because I'm telling you, there are people out here who are telling you you're going to be millionaires in this project. They tell you to cash out your 401k and everything else. And a lot of people are going to end up in financial ruin and devastation because they didn't know how to properly evaluate a blockchain cryptocurrency project. Okay. And so because I care and because we care, we want to help people not only win, but we want to help them avoid being scammed as well. So I love what we're doing. We're going to continue to do it. Nothing's going to stop this show. So download the app, Run with the Runners. The links are in the description of this video. If you know Mike, run it with Mike, click on this link, click on my link. You know me watching this from my live stream, and let's help you get started, folks. I mean, we got something coming, and we're going to talk about it, but we got a concierge service, okay? That's going to help you get started in your crypto. So imagine making a call because you just want to make sure you did this right, and you got a concierge service. Imagine you about to get this wallet, you want to make sure you did this right, or you about to make this trade, you want to make sure you're doing this right, and you got a concierge you can call up anytime. Some next level stuff, folks.
Bro, this is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to tell people about this.
Man, let's go, man. I'm fired up. We're gonna be on here for another 30 minutes, man.
All right, I can tell you, I bet Ricardo's gonna go live on TikTok tonight. I can already tell it.
You might have to.
All right, last thing before I leave, guys, I'm getting off to jump on this Zoom with the legend, Mr. Tony Hubbard. So if you want to join us on there, we're going to talk about wealth strategies, sound money secrets. You can find on my Facebook page the link, zoom.us/my/soundwealthnation. So I got to jump on there. Lastly, the runners.shop, merchandise, t-shirts, mugs. If you want to change the culture, change the world, support the movement, the runners.shop. All right, that's it, Ricardo. I'll be in Mexico next week. We'll figure out what we're going to do, but I'm sure at some point we'll be here live, still helping people break free from the system and make money while they sleep. All right, guys. Lace up.
Let's get wealthy.